Warm welcome to Miss Leela Ambrose Fleck.
If you identify as a female, raise your hand. If you have a sister, raise your hand. If you have a girlfriend, raise your hand. If you have an aunt, raise your hand. If you have ever had a female teacher that has influenced you in a positive way, raise your hand. Now I'd like you to think about those women. Think about their personality and how they make an impact on your life. Now, imagine what life would be like without those women. And that is the impact women make on your life. Every single woman has the potential to make an impact on someone's life, whether it's life-changing or not. Now, I'd like you to think about that impact, and if it spread to the larger US, would it make it better?
Yes.
Personally, I can name many women who could make the US a better and more stable place. And I'm sure many of you can too. And that is why we need more women in politics. Now, have you ever felt like you're not enough? It doesn't matter the reason. Well, I have too. And it's usually when someone's making a reference to my gender. Sometimes they point to the idea that I'm not as strong as my male peers, physically and mentally. Sometimes they say that I can't have a stance on politics because 1, I'm too young, 2, I'm a woman, and 3, I don't know all the knowledge to have an opinion on politics. And that's partly true because I'm still in school and I'm learning something new every single day. But until I reach that certain age, aren't I still allowed to have my own opinion on politics? And that's why I want to speak to you today, to say that everyone, no matter gender or age, can have an opinion on politics. Women's opinions in particular need to influence the larger discussion. Women, you need to understand that your unique female lens is important. And to the guys out there, be the help we need in a situation like this. Because women need men, and men need women. It's 50-50 for all of us. And my TED Talk is about exactly this. Now, my first important point is to say that gender has no role on politics. Just because someone has a specific opinion isn't because of their gender. Of course, unless it's a gender-related issue. So, my question is, why are there so few women in politics? Well, according to thenation.com, ranking the amount of women in politics puts America in 98th place. If women don't achieve real recognition and America continues to rise at this rate, it'll take 500 years for us women to gain recognition. Let that sink in. So I've heard that there's a certain age you have to be to have an opinion on politics. Well, how old then? Because I'm 14 years old, and I think I understand all the politics need to have my own opinion. I know a ton of people that are way older than me, and they still don't have an opinion on politics. I also knew a few 5-year-olds, but hey, they'll get there. The youngest legislator in America is an 18-year-old female who won a seat in the West Virginia House of Delegates, and the youngest male is 20. Amazing, right? Yeah, well, wouldn't it be even more amazing if there wasn't a list of youngest legislators in America and there was just an average of all ages? Because if they can do it, every single child and person that has a dream of being a politician can do it too. And my last message is not to feel let down. If you're a girl, you can do it. If you're a boy, you can do it. Everyone can do it. All I want to point out is that women are more at risk to the dangers of negative self-esteem issues because they are women. And that needs to change. How can we be in 2018 and still not fully empower women? A quick story for you all, something that happened a while ago. I was just having a typical conversation with a couple of my friends at a lunch table, and the topic of politics came up. We were all sharing our opinions, and right as I was about to share mine, someone shared his first. I tried to agree with him, but I was quickly shut down, and people started to say that I only agreed with him because I wanted to sound smart, and that I didn't have a real opinion on it, which is why I agreed with him. But I didn't understand, because that was my valid opinion, and it was my true opinion. So why were they making those assumptions? I tried to support myself, but again, they proceeded to make assumptions. So to the guys out there, I'm not here to make you feel ashamed to be a guy. In fact, it's the complete opposite of what I'm trying to invite you to do. I want you to see us as equal, even more than a ton of you already do. Us girls need to stick together and find a way to show our voice, because nothing will happen if we sit around and watch ourselves get put down. And to everyone, our voices matter. We are the generation that will soon be taking over the politics in this nation, and we need to show everyone that we have a valid opinion and that it matters. Politics is something that everyone can have an opinion on, and that everyone should have an opinion on. Thank you.
Great job, Leela. Keep it going for Leela Fleck. Thank you so much.